Welcome back. Now, in a rapidly evolving digital age, the future belongs to those who can think differently, solve real-world challenges, and build inclusive systems. Now, this year, the Ministry of Finance launched the Youth Innovation Challenge Fund, designed to tap into the creative potential of young Namibians, offering not just prizes, but real opportunities to share national development. Joining us with more details are Darrell Muyendekwa, Head of Information and Technology at the Ministry of Finance, and Johnathan Swartz, who is the Chief Public Relations Officer at the Ministry, to unpack this and more. Gentlemen, good morning, and thank you so much for making time to speak to us.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Darrell, perhaps let's start with you. The Ministry having launched recently the Youth Innovation Challenge competition under the theme My Fund, My System, My Namibia. What inspired this initiative, and why is this significant in the development trajectory of Namibia? And people be saying it's technology, my fund, my system, my Namibia. Ooh, okay, what is that all about?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. So the whole concept and the idea of my fund, my system, my Namibia stems from the recently launched National Youth Development Fund. This competition rather aims at calling out and reaching out to the youth and encouraging them to participate in this competition, where they will be given an opportunity to showcase their IT skills, specifically at the showcasing their IT skills, concentrating on the development of the management information system of the National Youth Fund. So this system will serve as a sort of a central repository for the monitoring and also capturing progress on the National Youth Fund.
Johnathan, yes. The challenge seems to be that it focuses on creating a digital system to manage and monitor the National Youth Fund. What are the specific, problems that this system aims to address? I know one thing that he talked about, the fact that the Youth Fund, we know it was launched. We know that the Prime Minister also spoke about those that were successful in the first phase. So, but what are the specific problems in the system that it aims to address?
I think he will touch more on the system because he's the IT guru here. So rather let him touch on that. I'll come in the marketing concept. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So maybe if you can just...
What are the specific problems that this system aims to address?
Okay. So just like I've mentioned, the system aims at, capturing, or rather serving as a central repository. So it will serve in terms of tracking the projects, different projects under the different DFIs, development funding institutions. So the system will serve as a repository, capturing information from the different types of projects. Also, it will capture all the types of related mentorship sort of programs that are related to each of those projects as assigned to the different DFIs. So there will be, sort of a whole life cycle from the start of the project to the development, and then up until the end of the different projects.
Perhaps maybe the other question would be then, how would this initiative of the youth-led design contribute to better governance and transparency when it comes to this youth fund?
Yes. So the reason why we are encouraging the youth, and we are really involving the youth, is to let them feel that they are participating, and let them feel like they are part of the whole National Youth Fund initiative. And also the idea that we have for these competitions is that they will be broadcast, especially the upcoming phases after the closing deadline. So we'll broadcast phases like the judgment phases, and as well as the award process. So all of that will be in the open, and hence we will be encouraging transparency in that manner.
Now, Johnathan, alongside the system design of competition, there is also a marketing and strategy communication strategy challenge. Let's talk about the role that strategic communication plays in ensuring that the National Youth Fund reaches all regions, especially most of the rural and the marginalized communities, who should be our target and priority.
Yeah. So, thank you very much for that question. I think with the system and with the youth, we also wanted fresh, energetic ideas and concepts around how does a startup or an entrepreneur, how will he market his business? How will an individual a young person come up with good ideas. So that is why, with the system, we also wanted a challenge. We're calling out, right now, we're calling out the youth, come up with good ideas. How do you broadcast or market your business? So that is very essential. How you market it and how you communicate. Right now, we are on NBC. This is a platform where we will tell people what the awareness around these two challenges. So yeah, we're calling out to the youth, I think very important. You need to sell yourself. And how you do that is through a communication strategy or a plan. So there are different components in this. You look at targets, and you spoke about the urban and rural. So we also want backgrounds. That cultural inclusivity is very important. So tell us a story, but please sell yourself. And of course, the competition is running. We've actually sent out our posters. We are really creating awareness around it in all of Namibia's 14 regions. I think a lot that is very important. We are all Namibians. We are calling all the youth to be part of this competition. Show yourself. Sell yourself. At the end of the day, 3 prizes will come out. I think we closed, the first prize is 50,000 Namibian dollars, second is 35 Namibian dollars, and then 15,000. That is the third person that will win. Like my brother, he just said that transparency is the name of the game. Yeah.
Transparency
is the name of the game here. Everybody will have the opportunity to tell their story.
Tell the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Darrell, one of the things that we picked up is that one of the criteria is the diversity in the team composition, which talks about technology, finance, design, and communication. Some might be thinking perhaps that are watching, are we looking at individuals designing, or is it a group that you are expecting? And why is this multidisciplinary approach important for the success of the system being developed?
Thank you very much. So yes, the diversity requirement, comes from the requirements that on the system. So if you will imagine that there are different areas that we are looking at with this National Youth Fund. So there are areas such as green projects, projects that are related to the sustainability of our natural resources and our environment. We are looking at different areas such as the normal finance and fintech, which will be funded through DBN. And we are looking at areas such as agriculture and agro-processing that will be mostly from agribank. So all those areas call for those different skills. Hence, we are inviting all those people from those different backgrounds to be involved in the development. So it's for the specific for the competition, for the MIS, we are calling on different individuals. So it will be sets of groups. It will be groups, rather, of people from all those different backgrounds, because we really want all those people who have those different ideas to come together and build something that is worth being proud of.
Now, Johnathan, we know that perhaps many young people may get intimidated, by government competitions, and all might think that, the ideas won't be taken seriously. Let's talk about how the ministry is ensuring, especially the aspect of inclusivity, accessibility and genuine youth participation throughout this initiative. What makes this one so different? How are you going to ensure that they participate? Everyone has equal footing and has an opportunity to be able to participate.
Yeah. Not that question. I don't want to tell people that. Yes. Yeah, but very important, I think, a lot. We are serious. It's serious business. I think the president has said it. Youth development is very important on the agenda. So we also take that very, 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 very important as well. So like it was also said by my brother here, is that the process will be transparent, and we are going to broadcast the demonstrations, presentations, and the judging will be live on air. We will stream it live so that we not just create acceptance, but also create a feeling of ownership as Namibian youth. So please, I guarantee that it will be broadcasted. If not, please call me and come back to me. But definitely, We will broadcast this, and yeah, we really want that acceptance from our young people because they are the future of this country. Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, in addition to cash prizes, finalists can also gain national exposure and may also possibly contribute to the real system development. I mean, you know, could this be the beginning of a long-term collaboration between government and youth innovators, perhaps? Or is it just, are you looking at it once off, or we are looking at it in the long term? I mean, the Prime Minister talked about ensuring that young people are used to the maximum ability that they have to be able to contribute in the various sectors of development of the country.
Yes, indeed. So the whole idea is that those who will be able to come up on top will be given an opportunity to contribute positively. They'll be given a chance to be part of the actual development of the actual system. So they'll learn, where they'll get to learn how these sort of intricate systems are built, starting from requirements gathering, development, user acceptance testing, up until the phase of maintenance. So that whole process, those who will be able to come up on top will be given an opportunity to contribute positively to that, and also be given that sort of exposure.
Okay. Now, Johnathan, as we conclude our conversation this morning, we know that the submission deadlines are approaching. 10th of November seems so far away, but not so far. A few weeks ago, we were in the end of August. Now we are already in the second week of October. What is your message, especially to young Namibians who are still deciding whether or not to participate in this challenge? And perhaps just as a sell-off, you are a marketer, sell them to the Namibian youth and saying, what are the benefits of this competition? Why should they participate? It's a government initiative, it's not a private initiative. Why should they participate, and what do they tend to benefit from them participating?
I think very important, Lot. Going out to the youth, please, government is there with programs, but you are there to take those programs and make them yours. Run with them, take them, snatch them. Please, the 10th, like it was just said, it's not very far. So a call out to the youth, please, the 10th of November is the deadline. We have all our application forms online. Visit us online at www.mfpe.gov.na. We're also on our socials. You can also hit us on our socials. So please take this opportunity. Come up with your ideas. We want to see you. Because you should write your own story, but a Namibian story. So concepts are very important, Lot. And you're also a guru in the communications and marketing. So how you tell it. And also use all the platforms. Overuse them sometimes. But sell them and use the platforms. Also indigenous languages. Priority also. Yeah. Bring the culture out. Bring your background out. Let's sell.
Let's sell.
Yeah.
Johnathan, thank you so much. But before we go, Darrell, are there any parting thoughts, especially for Namibians who might be thinking, ITC sector, this concept drafting, sell it to them. Why are ITC skills very, very much important, and why should Namibians, possibly even graduates, especially from institutions of higher learning, who might not have an opportunity for employment, why should they participate, and what does the country stand to benefit from them participating in this competition?
Thank you very much. So yes, we want to encourage the youth. We are calling out to them so that they positively contribute. I mean, there's nothing to lose at the end of the day. It's a competition. You get to showcase your skills. In IT, those who are in the field and those who are interested in joining the field, you get to showcase your abilities, and it's an opportunity. I mean, you never know. Your ideas may just be the ones that drive the digital direction of the National Youth Fund. So yes, let them come up and participate.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for making time to speak to us.